guys, I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. I have got some sharpening crap on my finger, and I'm going to thank the channel members. I appreciate you guys more than you know, and I'm going to thank anybody, as I'm rubbing alcohol on my fingers, anybody who stops by to watch my knife EDC struggle bus content as I kind of navigate my way up and down this hike that is the knife world. I'm really enjoying it, and I'm appreciating you guys being here. If you are so inclined and you like the content and you haven't yet, if you hit that subscribe button and that bell notification icon, I would really appreciate it. Guys, my fingers are filthy. I apologize. Today, I'd heard last night on Brother Said Faction with Maddie and Stevie that Maddie had actually upgraded his tactile turn Rockwall, and he'd put some Skiff bearings in it. And according to the compatibility chart, I have the right size skiffs. So what I thought we'd do is we would use our cheat sheet, our Skiff cheat sheet, look at these bearings, verify that they're the same, take it apart, and try to get it back together. So without further ado, I'm going to start with the body screws, T8s. Hopefully they're not Loctited. They are. God, they are. What a nightmare. God, the whole way out. And these are T8s, guys. I've got something probably spinning. Let's see what we got here. Holy smokes. That is too tight, too much Loctite, in my humble opinion. Guys, I apologize, but whatever in the hell has contaminated my thumb and my fingers from sharpening is sticking to my knife. It's got like a sticky, that's personal. All right, now the pivot's at least not jammed up, but I don't even know if I've got my screws out. And I don't. So, but there's nothing on the other side, so they're just free spinning. Let this one free spin. No, that one was still. It seems to be tied into something. Guys, I apologize. Hopefully this will get entertaining as the struggle bus continues. But I have transferred that yucky shit from my finger. Now I have nothing to grab on this side. And this screw, something's turning inside with it. And this screw is just totally loose. And I've got like brown tar on my fingers. I do not get it. Ooh, one screw fell out. All right, guys. 2 seconds. Sorry about that, guys. I had to get the goop off my fingers. It was driving me crazy. And I've got to figure out what is holding my screw in. I don't feel anything turning on the other side. I guess I can try to push my pivot through. Get my little plastic pry. All right, so we still got somehow, some way, our body screw is free spinning, and it may be that I just have to push that pivot through. Jesus Christ. What a nightmare. Let's see what we got going on here. All right, so this screw simply goes in, not even to the body. That screw tightens right there. All right, so guys, off we go. So, we have got a washer turned differently than we see with the open side towards the blade. Nope, I was wrong. But what we don't have is we don't look like we have any steel washers, which is fine. But again, when we look at our non-skiffs, open, racetrack, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 ball. Flat on the other side. One 1/16. All right, so they're 1/16. Let's see what our pivot is. It should be 3/16. And it is 3/16. See how our pivot goes through there? All right, guys. So that tells us that the rocket rings, or the skiffs, on the compatibility chart were bueno. A little thicker, but I'm not worried about it. We're going to see what happens. First thing I'm going to do, because I've smudged it up and I've never taken this apart before, is I'm going to clean it up real quick, and I promise, well, I shouldn't jinx it. I was going to say I'll try to keep this to be a very short video if I can get it back together. Let's see what we got here. Very interesting the way that's done. All right, see how that's not sitting in? It's got a little square. There it goes. So that seats in that way. That side looks clean. It's a weird little cut in the blade. I've never seen that before. It does have a detent ball ramp. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to get our KPL original to start with. And we're going to plop a drop. And as you guys know, I overuse my lubes because I'm an idiot. Then I'm going to take my skiff, drop it in my dirty fingers. Kind of use that just to condition my bearing. I'm going to put a couple more little drops. And I'm going to take my blade. Alright, so my detent ball is on this side, so I'm going to take a little heavy. And I'm going to wrap it over that track. Okay, so the stop pin is the thumb stud. Sehr gut. We're going to put a drop, making sure not to get in the pivot. Tiny drop, condition our skiff. Boom. Drop it on there. Give it one last. Couple little drops. And now let's see. Stop pin. Oh, that almost screwed me. I've got to slide. See how that works? That's wacky. Whoa, Nelly. That is a very wacky construction. Alright, that's got me all jacked up. Hold on. Because I've got to clear the back spacer. Alright, this is all fucked up. Hold on, let me figure out a better way to do this. Guys, let this little man do a little thinking. Alright, so I've got that there, which is going to have to clear that. So that's going to have to go on first. The tippy here is not helping. Ooh, maybe that'll work. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. Fuck me. That was just a stupid move. I've got that, but it's not tight, so let's do this. Loosen that up. Even though it won't really loosen up. Because I think that's a flawed design. But I'm not going to bitch about it. I'm going to hold my back spacer. I'm going to attempt to hold the back spacer. Whoop, now it comes out. Alright. Fucking tippy here. Alright. Here we go, guys. Let's start again real quick. Bang, bang. Make sure my pivot's seated, which it is. Now, the clip, which is the jacked up part of it, if you'll notice, this is press fit into the frickin', so you've kind of got to bend the clip to get it even lined up. All right. We are lined up close, kinda. Close, kinda. So, I'm gonna close that a little bit so I can get to my pivot or my stop pin. I'm gonna make sure that pivot's pushed up. All right, let's see if I got that stop pin. I don't know if I did or not, but this will give me somewhere to start to see if I can get these body screws in, or if we are pissing in the wind. And I don't think I'm even there. Nowhere close. Now that actually feels like it might be. What I don't think is I'm going to have this lined up. Guys, we could have the first, like, excruciatingly long attempt. Now that one went back in fine. This one's been wonky from the start, but it's in tight. Now, let's get our pivot. Now, I'm not expecting dead nut centered. Good D-8s or good deep T8s, even though, well, my fingers are greasy. Just needs a little breaking in. No side to side. Absolutely no up and down. No lock stick. It is tight because I tightened it all the way down. Let's see if I give it just a tiny tweak. Still dead nuts, but up. Takes it just a little more dead nuts. Well, guys, that is what I was afraid might have turned into a missized skiff. They are a little bit thicker, but there's plenty of room. That's why another thing skiffs minimizes any slop that might be in your setup. Again, for every knife, does it make sense? No. But when I heard Maddie talking about this one, and I had some of these 3/16 by 1/16 by 11 in stock, or in my possession, I figured I'd give it a try. I don't carry this knife as much as I should, but I'm glad that I swapped them out, because just in the couple of times I'm flipping it, as you guys can see, it's becoming false shut, because those bearings, even though they're totally tight in there, those roller balls are getting a little lubrication, and they are just operating on the ceramic ball. That little bit of click you hear is oil, because I just greased it up. But yeah, guys, the Rockwall OG with the weirdest pocket clip ever, with some new skiffs in it. I'll take the old bearings, because I always do, and put them in a little bag, put them in my bearing box. And guys, I so appreciate y'all watching, checking out my content on a Sunday afternoon. And I want to thank Get Good Screw for believing in my channel enough to hook me up with a cool driver. And most importantly, each and every one of you. I love you guys. I appreciate you. Anybody who stopped by for Off the Edge Light, thank you. Anybody who visits Friday Night Flicks, thank you. And just everybody who joins me for my crazy EDC journey. I love you all. All I ask is please look out for the guy or gal to your left. Check out the guy or gal to your right. Look out for each other. Go forward with love in your heart. Choose debate, not hate. I love you all. Peace.